Hello, welcome everybody to our tutorial about the basic working methods in Drupal. We're going to show you some interesting features, as for example the content types and much more. All these different parts you can find in the administration menu under structure. Let's start with content types. Content types are actually templates for your content where you can edit or add fields. Let's have a look at the fields. We go to the Manage Fields tab. Here we can see all the added fields for this content type. You can easily add new fields by selecting one here. Let's take for example the text and the normal text field. You have to create a name for it, which will be test, and we click on save. Now when it's saved you can fill in the maximum length, with 255 should be enough for this, and then all the default settings should be okay. Save these settings. And now there is an extra field added to your content type, which you can fill in when you try to create content based on this content type. Now let's have a look at the Manage Display tab. This is the tab where you manage the display of your content type. On this content type we have a map, and there are several settings for your map. For example, which map you want to show on this specific content type. In this case it is the benthic fauna map which we created. You can also change the order here for the different fields. Let's save these settings, and they are saved. Now that we have created our content type, we can use it as a template for our content. So we're going to add new content. You can see there are a lot of content types, but we just edited the benthic fauna map, so we're going to pick this one. Okay, so title for our content type, which will be test map. This is our body field, where we can fill in what we like. For example, test map benthic fauna. Then here is our map. We can add a dot somewhere. Here. As you can see, there is already a layer on this map because we already created this map for this purpose. This is our added test field where we can also fill in some data. Our test field. And then we can provide a menu link if we like. We can do that. Let's show main menu and let's name it test map. That's okay. We publish, and then we go to our home page, or we can see it here already, our test map. When we click on it, we see our map with our test field and our body field. Now that we had a look at the content types and the content, we will have a look at the menu structure in Drupal. This can be found under Structure Menus. There are 5 different menus that you can edit. Let's have a look at the main menu. Here under List Links you can find the options. Here you can see all the links in your main menu, the sublinks and the sub-sublinks. The main links have to have a special setting, which we can see under Edit. And then this option has to be set at Show as Expanded. So when you hover over a link, the sublinks are already showed. Yeah, save. As you can also see, you can disable menu links if you don't need them anymore at this moment. You can just disable them instead of deleting them. And let's save this. And this was our part about menus. Another important feature in Drupal is the views. The views will be added in the core in Drupal 8. The views can be found under structure views. Yeah, as you can see, we already created some views. To create a view, you need to click on Add New View. Then, yeah, you have to provide a name for your view. Let's say test view. Yeah, then you have to decide what you want to show. Most of the times you want to show content of a specified type if you like. And yeah, then you can also sort by whatever you like. Yeah, most of the times you want to create a page for your view. It fills in automatically the title and the path of this view. Then a view can display data in several forms. Normally or by default it shows the data in an unformatted list, but you can also show it in a grid layout, in an HTML list, or in a table. Yeah, then what you want to show, is it teasers, the small posts of your content. You can also show the full posts, only the titles, specified fields if you like, and then without links or with links. Here you can fill in the items that you want to display. In this case it's 10. Then when there are more than 10 items to display, you can use a pager, which is a navigation for pages. Yeah, you can create a menu link if you like. Then let's continue and edit. Okay, so here is the settings menu for views. Here you can see the title, which we filled in, the format, which we also filled in the previous page. Then if you selected to show fields, you can add fields here, but as we did not select it, we cannot show it. Here you can add filters to show your data. Here the filter that is applied here is that the content has to be published. Maybe we can have a look at extra filters. So there are a lot of things where you can filter on. Yeah, let's say I add something like the title, let's say about I know this page exists. Apply this, and then we can see here that the preview is updated. Now I have showed you the basic settings for a view, but there are also advanced settings for the more experienced users. We can now save our view, and then we can have a look at it if we like. So yeah, we're saving now. Then let's browse to the home page, which makes it easy, and then the link was /test view. Oh, it was test view, of course. So here we can see our view, which is not where we show a teaser, and if we want to see more, we have to click on the read more button, and then we go to the real content. And that's about it about views. In this tutorial we already talked about modules, but we did not show how to add them. So adding modules, you first need to download them or copy the link. You can download these modules from the Drupal website, where you can search for modules if you like. You just need to type in the name of the module. So where do we add them? It's under modules. Um, yeah, modules. And then you can see all our different modules that are installed. It's quite a lot. If you want to install a new module, you just need to click on install a new module, and then here you can browse for your downloaded module which you downloaded from the Drupal page, but you can also install from a URL if you have this one. After installing modules, you have to activate them. So as you can see here, some modules are checked and other ones are not. And that means when they are not checked, they are not activated. So let's for example activate the block module. So we select it, then scroll down and click on Save Configuration. So now we're activating the block module. Okay, so now the block module is activated and we can use it. Then there is also an option to uninstall the modules, of course. This can be done under the Uninstall tab. And as you can see, when you don't use a module, so when it's not activated, you can uninstall it. I'm not going to uninstall one now, but you can just select one and click on uninstall and it should be uninstalled. So that's it for this movie. Thanks for watching.